Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. And so please keep in mind that these energies could be vice versa. So somebody is thinking about you here. They're alone. This is basically what's going on behind closed doors, and this is what's going on behind their closed doors, right? And so here we have them. This is private room, and here they're thinking, okay, with the Chimera and the Sphinx. They're thinking about somebody they love with the Lover's card, and they're thinking about the child, which is a new beginning. I feel like also the child is this person thinking or trying to see something in a different way, okay? Because, or that they're seeing something in a different way, or that they need to. Okay, so the Chimera is, it's like not seeing, yeah, that's it. So, see, the Chimera is not seeing something clearly. So there's something that they need to approach differently with the child. The Sphinx is like puzzled. So it's like the Sphinx throws a puzzle or threw this puzzle in front of them, and they're not seeing the answer. They're like unable to solve this mystery or this riddle, but they're trying to. Okay, but this is what's going on behind closed doors. They're thinking about something and they're trying to figure it out. This is something with the Sphinx here. It's something they really need to solve. Okay, they don't know the answer yet, but they are seeking it. So it's like with the Sphinx here, it's like they can't go any further until they find it. So they're doing some deep soul searching, some deep thinking. The problem here is the Chimera. The Chimera can make things cloudy, okay? It can cloud your judgment and cause you not to see clearly. And so the challenge will be in breaking through that cloud. And because the Chimera is all about the imagination, exaggeration. And so clearly this person is missing facts. And so they're sitting here behind closed doors trying to figure things out, what's true, what's false. Clearly the imagination is or has been running out of control here. So this is about a decision to come out of this separation period. This person is feeling really restless. Maybe they haven't been looking in the right places for their answers, you know. Maybe they need to do that soul searching. Maybe they need to swing their gaze inward. This person is sitting and imagining the worst, okay? They have a tendency to, like they're prone to negative thinking, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. This is because of some past experience they've had. So there was an upset. The Four of Staves here is in the reverse. So there was a breakup, and that's all that they're focused on. You see, they're focused here. It's like they, even if they're busy doing something, this has the power. It's like it has a power over them that it can break through their concentration to pull at them, so that they become unfocused, you know, and the mind drifts back there. So they are really in love with this person. We see that the Ace of Hearts is here. It is also a very fragile heart. And we see a dove. I feel like this person wants to, yeah, because this is the makeup card right next to it in this deck. It's a makeup card, kissing and making up. And so this is what they want. But in order for this to happen, then they need with death here, riding at the bottom of this deck. He's sitting in the overall energy, and so his message is very, very, very important. This is in order to proceed. They need to overcome the ghosts of the past, so they can't go any further with the Chimera and the Sphinx here until they solve that puzzle, until they figure that out. And the thing is, what's probably holding them back or holding them up is, if you look at the bottom corner of the death card, look how she covers her face. Okay, so she's afraid. So this is fear, and also this can be fear of going back onto this boat, this ship, and sailing into back into choppy waters. Okay, so clearly the relationship was troubled in the past. Somebody got upset. We see this is a card of somebody who got angry here. You can see him upset, and he's pointing his finger out. You know, so yeah, so somebody got angry. There was a confrontation. I feel it was this person again, and I feel like they themselves may have pulled out, but they're always looking back. They're always looking back. Yeah, they're looking back. There's the moon. There's something this person is not seeing about that situation that they need to solve. They didn't think that they could rely on someone. Again, this has to do with this overthinking, imagining, not having your facts straight. So they were struggling with that. They were struggling with being able to rely on somebody, rely on what this person was telling them. They didn't rely on it. They struggled with that. Yeah. It's why everything played out the way it did, and it's how they ended up here. They were working with the imagination, imagined things, a wound from the past that was kind of dictating to them, something that was deep, that was hidden, that was left kind of unresolved. It was like a wound that was festering, and it was lying in the shadow of the moon here. Yeah. And so that caused all of these doubts and concerns. They didn't think they could rely on what this person was saying about how they felt about them, maybe even. So they probably didn't feel like this person really loved them. But they knew they loved them. They didn't believe that the other person loved them back. That's what the problem was, you know. And they still don't know this. It's why they're here. They're trying to figure this out. They still don't know this. This is why, if you haven't heard from this person, if you haven't seen any effort on their part to come back to try to work this out, this is why. They still have doubts and concerns. There's something this person's not seeing that they need to see, and before they can proceed. And it has to do with the ghosts of the past. Because they really want you back. It's here in the Four of Wisdom. This person wants you back. It's here in the Eight of Coins and the Ace of Wands. So here you see that they want you back. That's what this card says. The next card says that, but this is the but I don't think they love me. Okay, but yet I want this opportunity. I really want this opportunity because I really love them. The thing is, they're guarding their heart. Their heart is fragile. It's almost like it's balanced by its tip, by the point here on the hand. It's almost like I feel like it teeters, you know. So like it could fall. It's how they feel. So it's about a decision. They are restless. Um, they keep putting this decision off because of their own insecurities when it comes to love, or when it comes to matters of the heart. I mean, they could sit there and blame it on you, but it's not you. That's the problem. That's what they're doing. They're blaming. They're putting the blame and pointing the finger externally when they need to swing the gaze internally and find what it is that they have been not wanting to face. Because that's what the death card is telling me. Their hands are covering their eyes, you know, so they're afraid of something here, afraid to look at something, afraid to face these ghosts of the past because maybe too hard, too painful. And so, let me see. We have the Star. We have the Four of Cups. And the Two of Cups. Okay, so beginning here on this Four of Cups, you see he holds this loop. He's looking at this wish, and he looks towards the past. So this is a past wish, right? Where he did experience a disappointment. That's what this Four of Cups is talking about. They may be worried because this does sit in the future energies. They could be worried about a disappointment to come if they take this decision. And that really makes sense to me because of all of this person's insecurities, you know. But what we see with the Two of Cups that is presiding over this reading, that I feel like they're worrying, kind of worrying for nothing. It's not for nothing because their feelings are real. Their feelings are definitely real, but they're coming from somewhere else. What they're feeling is a wound that came back to life that they never dealt with. Because in this situation, the love is real and the love is returned. You have the Two of Cups. This love is returned. These are imagined fears based on a past experience that need to be faced and overcome. The Two of Cups speaks to reconciliation. It's a card of new beginnings in love. This could be an emotional choice for this person. But this is a it's a connection that is felt at a very deep level with this Ace of Cups and that Two of Cups sitting there. And these energies that I'm seeing here. Because this person can't move. They can't proceed until they figure this out, until they clear away these clouds of confusion that that the past has created for them. And what I see is I've got this really wow factor here because I have it twice, the Sun. Look at that. Oh, and look at that. The winds of change. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so what we have is whatever they're in the dark about or confused about, we know with these two cards, first of all, their worries are not what they appear to be at all. It's like well, they're worried. I mean, it's like I was just saying earlier, their feelings are real, but it's coming from somewhere else and is affecting this situation. But it's not born from this situation. It's born from a previous experience that they haven't dealt with. But we know that they're going to get clear on this because you have the sun and you have it twice. So things are about to become very, very clear, and this this brings change, the winds of change. So there's about to be a shift here in thinking, in feeling, in perception. There they are in this woe is me energy, feeling sorry for themselves. Okay, here in the Hanged Man energy. You know, here they've been trying to understand something but couldn't because of the emotion. Emotions were running the show, right? And those emotions were generated, okay, by this wound from the past, okay, making them feel all these things and imagine all of these things. But I feel like they're going to see that. The sun is sitting right there. Okay? So they're definitely going to see or find the answer here to that question. Okay? That they have in their mind here, where they're sitting here feeling sorry for themselves. They got all kinds of thoughts going through their head, right? Thinking the other person doesn't love them because of this past experience that they had, deep past possibly. But what we see is that once they see the truth, once they break through this cloud of emotion and confusion, they are able to restore. It's like they take back their power, is what they do with the Emperor. They take back the power. They will see that what they thought was true wasn't. Because the Hierophant on the Death card here, he's lying flat on his face. So this is like a whole complete change in belief system, in how they see something, which makes sense with the child. This is what was needed, what is needed. This brings about the happy event of the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is sitting in the future. So this is a lucky break, a new opportunity with regards to something that you were hoping for, something that you were wishing for. Here they are, thinking of you. So, expect change. Let's just say things are about to get moving here. The sun restores. It's a healing energy. It speaks to positive outcomes. I mean, having the sun twice in your outcome, wow, it brings clarity, illumination, a discovery. They're able to solve the mystery. It's getting clear on what was keeping them stuck here. And that's when they come in to clear things up with you. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.